Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you enjoy this kind of content, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. All right, let's get started. When you think of the world's #1 climber, you probably imagine endless hours in the gym, a strict training plan, and a wall full of expensive gear. But according to Sorato Anraku, the Japanese prodigy rewriting the rules of sport climbing, you might have it all wrong. Forget the fancy shoes, forget muscle strength. Anraku says your greatest climbing tool isn't your body, it's your mind. Shart. Who is Sorato Anraku? Before we dive into his philosophy, a quick refresher. Sorato Anraku comes from Yachiyo, a small city in Japan's Chiba prefecture. He didn't even start climbing until high school. And just a few years later, at only 16, he made history. In 2023, he became the first climber ever to win both the lead and boulder overall World Cups in his debut senior season. At 17, he took silver at the Paris 2024 Olympics, and today he's ranked #1 in the world. So when Anraku talks about climbing, you listen. Part 2. The basics of climbing according to Sorato. For beginners, Anraku breaks it down simply. Bouldering, he says, is about solving short, powerful problems, usually 4 climbs in 4 to 5 minutes. Lead climbing is about endurance, 1 long route, 1 chance, and the ability to stay calm. His key advice? Don't climb by force. Many beginners try to pull with their arms, but that's not how great climbers move. Use your shoulders, he says. Use your legs. Climb with balance, not brute strength. Part 3. Gear doesn't make the climber. When asked about equipment, Anraku's answer is almost shocking. All you need, he says, are climbing shoes and a chalk bag. Rent them at first. Don't overthink it. He admits he doesn't even care much about his own gear. The shoes I use just happen to be good ones. But the chalk, that matters. Try different kinds. It can change more than you'd expect. So, while other climbers obsess over the latest shoes or harnesses, Anraku keeps it simple and focuses his energy where it counts, on problem solving. Part 4. The common beginner mistakes. One of the biggest errors new climbers make, he says, is climbing without thinking. When you fall, don't just get back on right away. Stop. Think every problem, Anraku explains, has an intention, a purpose behind the holds. Understanding that intention is part of the puzzle. That mindset comes from his background in mathematics, solving problems logically, step by step. Of course, in competition, you sometimes have to break a route, find creative ways the setter didn't intend. But for practice, he insists, follow the design. Learn the right movement first. It's cooler and smarter. Part 5. Training without training. When it comes to training, you might expect some secret muscle building routine, but Anraku laughs that idea off. I didn't really train at all until high school, he says. Even now, I don't do much. For beginners, he believes the key isn't strength, it's awareness. Climb as many different problems as you can, he says. Learn how to swing, twist, and fly. Use your imagination, because climbing isn't about power, it's about thinking. And when you fall, get frustrated, then learn from it. The number of mistakes you make and how much time you spend understanding them. That's what makes you better. Part 6. Secret techniques for growth. Finally, Anraku shares one piece of advice that might surprise anyone living in a world of distractions. Put your phone down. People check their phones during breaks, he says, but it ruins your focus. It makes you cold. Stay in the moment. He gives himself limits, like only 3 attempts per climb, to simulate competition pressure. That sense of urgency keeps him sharp, even in practice. And when he fails, he doesn't dwell on it. The frustration I felt in Paris, he says, is just a point for improvement, I'm already thinking about what to do next time. Outrow, closing reflection. For Sorato and Raku, climbing isn't about chasing perfection. It's about chasing understanding. It's patience over power, thought over muscle, and curiosity over fear. So if you're just starting out, remember his words. Don't climb harder, climb smarter. Think first, train later. That's all for today. If you liked the video, don't forget to leave a like, drop a comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.